Welcome back to day 15 of my YouTube 30-day challenge that I'm taking a part in. I want to open this up by showing you folks something that you have never seen before. And for some of you, it may be two things. And if that's worth a thumbs up to you, I would appreciate it. Okay? Now, we're going to start off with something that some of you have seen and know what it is. It's called dog fennel. Do you see this? Many of you have seen this plant growing and you don't know what it is. Well, it's got a common name. Its common name is dog fennel, and its main use is to keep mosquitoes away from you around a campfire. That is its most popular use. If you find yourself in a situation like that, get some of this and let it slow cook beside the campfire so that all that goodness can come out of there and irritate the mosquitoes that want to bite you. Now, here is the thing that I would bet you that none of you have ever seen. You've seen dog fennel maybe, but have you seen dog fennel growing in a dog kennel, right? Yeah, I've got some dog fennel growing in a dog kennel. So, if one of those things is worth a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. But look right here. Let's take a break for nature here. Some of my original strawberries out here growing in the remains of this old stump. This little patch right here has been here for years and years and years. This is my originals. And they are helping nature turn this into some wonderful soil. Now next, it's hot out here, y'all. I got something I'm going to get ahead on today. Now you see that? It's hot over here. Hot. Over here, it's not. And this is what my property looked like when I first bought it. When I got set up in here, and for a few years after that, it stayed on average 20 degrees cooler than it was outside anywhere else. And it stayed moist. That's right, I said moist, the forbidden word. It was wonderful. It was like air conditioning. It was so much to that point, though, that it never really dried out. Not completely, but the air conditioning that it offered was wonderful. My place is not like that now because of all the trees that I've had to remove and the tornadoes coming up and removing those. So now it's more like this everywhere on the property where I've got it cleared off. Now everything on my property looks like this as far as the sun's concerned. Wide open as a case knife, and it's hot. This table is hot. You can see this stick here. Sticking pretty much straight up. That's a very small shadow right there. It's just a little afternoon. And let me give you an update on some stuff. I've got to get this stuff off of here, which isn't no big deal. But look, there's the okra, and there's the other okra, and there's the other okra. That one's only got one coming up in it. And there's the mint cuttings that I made and just put in there. They're doing fine. Wilson's children are fine. The experiment of the fermented okra, well, they were fermented and they're not coming back. Now, and Mr. Broadbean over there is still alive, but he's suffering. I got to get him out of the sun. Now, here's the update on the shoes. The mint cobbler action, all right? You see this one here. This one's not looking too bad. It's struggling, but it's all right. This one is looking rough, but there's still green in there. And here's what happened. I put these in here, and unfortunately, after the storms where it was setting, this made a perfect solar oven and cooked these little things. So yeah, And I'm going to tell you what, if I thought these things stunk before, they stink now incredibly bad. So let me get on with this. Just wanted to show you that stuff. And I'm going to repot those shoes probably, or just I'm going to set them aside and see how they do. But someone reminded me, you know, when they spoke about this, you know, I put one in there with rooting hormone and one without. Folks, mint, and he's right. I mean, you don't really need rooting hormone for mint. Mints of all kinds are beasts. Let's just do this. Let's look here. These cuttings I made, I don't know when it was. Let's look at here. Let's set them aside. My camera's getting too hot. Yep. This camera and host cool down clip of Homestead Aquarius is brought to you by Rambling with the Brums. While I was inside letting the phone cool off a little bit, I had a chance to jump in a live stream and hang out with this man right here. He is a coach of many children, and they've got a neat place out there up in Canada. They are just a little bit north of Ottawa. Some of y'all know where that is. Look it up on a map. Right now, the good folks in his area are looking at tornadoes.
I don't know if you can see this one, but because it's got all different kinds of colors.
It's hard to see a little bit, but you know what? If you say it's there, brother, it is.
All that red is right around our house.
Yeah, they're dealing with, all right, calm down now, calm down. They're dealing with a lot of tornadoes up there in Canada, and I heard that there was 12 tornadoes that just went through Kansas. Now, let's take a pause here to think about these folks. Anybody in life storms right now, and check out Rambling with the Brums. This is a great guy here. I'm going to do this for the coach that they won't let him retire. They want him to stay there with them, so he's doing that. I'd also like to say special prayers for the people in Germany right now, in South Africa. In Germany, they're having horrendous floods, and those folks aren't used to it, I don't think. Very dangerous situation, and the folks in South Africa are going through something that has been too much par for the course there. So pray for everybody around the world enduring troubles, and I'm sure that your prayers will be heard. So let's get back to our program. Okay, we're back out here. It's hot. It is almost exactly 2:30, and I'm going to try to keep y'all in the shadow here to keep my phone from getting too hot again. I just made a quick sundial, and that shows the current position of the sun in the sky. And I think that sundown will be right about where this rock, maybe the tip of this rock is. And we'll see. Maybe I'll be able to get that later today. And I'm going to make a quick shelter for myself very fast, so that I can get the rest of the stuff on the backside moved and have a place to hide from the sun. So for the three of y'all that are still watching, I appreciate you. And it'll be shorter from here, I think. I don't think I'll be running my mouth too much. But isn't it cool? Look up sundials, and y'all have fun with that as a family, or just a old man or old lady with nothing else to do, like I am, right? Nothing else to do. I think I'll set it up over here. This was the place of my last known shade when I had my plum tree. This is nice and open, free of any weeds, and I'm already used to putting my keister down there. I'll just have to move some of this plastic that I got off, all the tape and everything off of this cardboard yesterday. But my keister is already used to sitting right here. So, yeah, let me get this done. I'm feeling cooler already. Now look at here. See that? Quick cattle panel action with a little paracord. I'll make a roof here. Finally, stay. Right there. You're going to rest yourself right there. Just this little bit is already making a difference. I've still got to spread it out. Yep. Okay, time. I've got it built. Now, let's see. You see this second rock? That rock represents the amount of time that I had to stop and talk to the mail carrier about a couple of things. When I put that rock there, that shadow was in the very center of the point of that rock. I don't know if you can see it. And now we're going to put this, right, we're going to do away with that rock. So you can't take away the postal worker time, all right? There we go. It's from that rock to that rock. That's how long it took me. Now, in real life, it is about 11 minutes after 3 p.m. And I'm going to do something else. Later on tonight, I am going to, if I can remember, if it's not raining, I'm going to see where the sunset falls and see how close I am to that. But for now, let's go sit under our wonderful creation. All right, so this is way better. This gives me a good bit of shade I can duck into up underneath here. All I did was lay the tarp down over that piece of cattle panel. Oh boy. And it feels good to finally get out of the sun. Now, what I'm going to do is take a rare opportunity for me lately to go ahead and edit this and put it up so that it won't be up at like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock or whatever. But boom, that's it. It didn't take me long. I guess all told, I mean, elapsed time, it should have taken me about 10 to 15 minutes if I was a younger man, especially. But yeah, without the breaks that I had to take. So I do have some shade here. I have come out here in the middle of the day when the hot is really hitting me about the head and neck. See that right there? It's like, ouch. See, it's hot over there. And old Grandpa, he don't need that. But hey, Grandpa has him a little oasis right here next to the oasis that I've got for my little natural friends here. And so with that, I'm committing to that. Yeah, I'll come out here later and see if I can catch where sundown or sunsets shows up on the rocks. And I appreciate you. Everybody that's made it to this far, I truly appreciate you folks. I want y'all to have a wonderful day. And, you know, thank you very much for watching. Y'all be good. I'll see you tomorrow.